So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to this very exciting segment today on the AM Mix Show. So today we're talking about a new, very exciting new project right here in Brisbane, Sri Kamakshi Ekaswara Dham, or from here forward we will mention that as a SKED. And to talk about the organization and the upcoming projects, we have in the studio today with us Raj and Geeta Granthi. Raj and Geeta, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.
And so today, just for our listeners, could you first of all tell us about the organization and how it came about?
You want to start? Yeah.
Om Namah Shivaya. Namaste devotees. This Sankalpam has come internally. That is, we have been Shiva devotees for many years, and then what happened is we got to visit so many Shiva Dhams like Chardham, Mount Kailash, Manasarovar, and then Jyotirlingams. We've been to all these places. Some kind of spiritual enlightenment awaken in our hearts, and then something is inspiring us to do for the community, to build a Shiva temple. The Sankalpam has been going on internally, and then one day we started the organization. We as a family come forward for this cause and started the organization Sri Kamakshi Ekaswara Dham. This is a non-profit organization, incorporated associations with Queensland. So we have an accountant who looks after our updates of the association to obey with all the rules of the association. So from the time we incorporated, we have been hosting every month till date Rudrabhishekams, Kumkum Pujas, special pujas, different homams, Kalyanam. So many events we have hosted from the last 4.5 years. Also home bhajans, pujas, abhishekams, as well as park fundraisers. We have done food stalls at major festival events like India Day Fair, Diwali Festival, Varnam. So many events. That's how we raised about 700,000 in last 4.5 years. That's we contributed as a deposit from SKED, and we bought the land recently, which is 2 million. SKED has contributed 700,000 and 1.3 is under loan. So this is so far about SKED. We have come to this far with all the community support. Shiva devotees, whoever have come forward has been sent by Shiva. They have been coming on time without we expecting. When we have planned for any event, immediately we have been getting help through new people, devotees of Shiva and volunteers. So it's like that SKED's journey has been happening. Now that the project is ahead of us, to modify the house, the land what we got has a temporary like house. So we wanted to modify the house into temporary place of worship. So very soon we are hoping that this year in the month of August we are planning to open the temple for the public by doing the required necessary changes in the temple as per Vastu, as per Agaman Shastra and all that. So we have been taking the help from the gurus, priests, and we are bringing Veda Pandits from India to look after the day-to-day puja activities and then special pujas for the devotees. So this is our plan. We need all your support for the SKED to sustain with the financial ability to do the repayments as well as temple renovations, so that we can have a temple in Brisbane for all of us to come and worship, and to have some weekend breakies and also educational activities for children. And we have so many other plans to do at the premises as we keep going. Thank you.
And thank you very much. What a noble quote. And for the next question, I'll go to Raj. Raj, if you could tell us about the land itself, where it is, and probably the size and valuation of that.
Yes, Umesh. The land which we got at Park Ridge, which is 1.25 acres, and already the property has a house which has 5 bedrooms. Our future plan was temporarily we want to knock down the internal walls and we want to make it a big hall, and we want to get the prayers done and everything. And this land is so good, there is no objections from the council, there is no fire, no flood zone, there's no koalas, we can knock down the trees and everything, and it's very easy. I mean, it's very shortcut from the freeway, which is 5 minutes, and which is
2 million of the property.
And the property was $2 million, and off of that, I mean, nearly $700,000 was raised from the SKED devotees, and ourselves we got opportunity to donate $100,000 towards SKED. Thank you.
And that's a very, very noble thought. First of all, you're putting in so much time and effort into the project as well, and then donating for the project as well. So if there is people out there and if they wish to get involved with, assisting, so what kind of assistance is needed and how is it going to be paid off? Do you have any plans for, funding?
Yeah, we do have like a few dans. One is a Bhumi Dan, which is a very famous, which we got nearly 300 people donated $516 each Bhumi Dan. And this Bhumi Dan, that what we offer to devotees was at the time of opening the temple, and we ask each devotee to come forward and do the prayers as if they're offering this 1 square meter land to Lord Shiva. And we need around 2,500 devotees to fulfill this whole land. And apart from this, we have the $51 monthly, which is hardly $0.40 a day, so which supports SKED loan repayments. And apart from this, we got the Silva Dan and Go Dan, and we have the nameplate Dan, which is we introduced $5,000, and the names will be there permanently, will be there at the temple premises, and the next future generations they can see your names. Thank you.
And that is again, innovative ways of raising funds, because there's so much funds that's required. Ongoing cost will be there always, to run it as well. Now, okay, so immediately looking at the project and what's happening. So, have you got any functions or any fundraisers organized?
Yes. So far, on March 2nd, with the help of Usha and Umesh ji partnered in this program, we are hosting the fundraiser dinner on March 2nd at Runcorn Straits High School from 5:30 p.m. onwards. So this is something inviting all the public to come forward and support the cause, wherein we are organizing cultural events, 3-course meal, and then raffle prizes. Through this event, we would like to raise as much as possible to support the land acquisition, repayments of loan. We need all the community to support the cause.
Okay, so looking at the fundraiser itself, and you have mentioned that there will be the 3-course vegetarian meal and raffle prizes, etc. So if people wish to get tickets, how do the people purchase the tickets? And if someone's, are you also looking for sponsors and other things for the night?
Yes, we are looking for sponsors for the food, for the raffle prizes, for hall rent, for decoration. Any kind of small help is welcome, and the tickets booking can be done through Eventbrite, All the categories are clearly mentioned in the ticketing. You can choose whatever the ticket you wanted to buy.
From Eventbrite.
From Eventbrite. The scanner code is on the invitation flyer. Please scan and go through the options.
So there you are. You can see that the code to scan from the flyers, and if you are on the Brisbane Indian Times Facebook page, you will see that flyer as well, and you can scan the code. And if you just do a search on Google itself or even Eventbrite, then it will come up there as well. And we'll try and share the link, the actual booking link as well, for people who would like to book directly on a PC rather than having to scan. That would be another help as well. So looking at the night itself, apart from the usual, like there'll be some speeches and other things like that. So what can people expect?
It's more of like cultural activities, like joining with friends, community, knowing about the cause. On top of that, like Bharatanatyams, like different types of cultural singing and dancing programs are there, and delicious food will be there. Councillors are invited as well, and we have MPs coming in. We can go through all this, like, new environment of having this function rather than routine, and that too supporting a cause is something gives us abundant self-satisfaction as well as blessings from God as we all supporting together.
And so there you are, ladies and gentlemen, it's for a wonderful cause. So it's not just what you are going to get for it. The main point of attending the function and supporting the function is that you would be supporting a very worthy cause. The first Shiva temple in Brisbane, and the big part is the land's already there. The project is getting underway. Registration and other details and a lot of hard work has already been done by Raj and Gita. So looking at you two doing so much work out there, is there like a committee or other helpers in the team?
We have very few people who came forward and they're doing this service, they're helping. And also back of us, my two boys, they're helping a lot. Yeah, very few. And we're looking in the future, we want to get more people to support for this cause and get the blessings from the Lord Shiva and for the next generations and everything.
Actually, we are the founding presidents, me and my husband, and also we have a committee wherein we have president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary. Right now, we are a team of 5 members, a small team, and we have so many volunteers who have been supporting the cause and members as well in the SKED. So we basically come up as a family and formed a small committee who have the same equal minded to support the cause, not to divert the cause for any other reasons. So we've been working together and we have successfully come forward this far and trying to achieve the goal. That's when if we come forward with the equal minded people, we welcome them to the committee to do the service.
And that is very, very important as well, having like-minded people on the team. So looking at the organization, so that's a very, very good structure. Now, these days, the organizations need to be registered. And have you tried for the ICNC registration?
It's under the process.
Yeah. Yes, it is on the way. My accountant is lodging the ACNC, and once it's done, we are going for DGR status as well.
The DGR status is quite involved process, but I mean, if you have a good accountant, they will be able to do that. But if you get that, that will be a very, very big achievement. Many organizations get up to the ICNC, but they fail to qualify for the DGR status, which is a little bit more involved. And I think we're looking at the government perspective, they are a bit strict on that because of some money laundering and other things that have actually happened in past. So congratulations on you seem to be on the very, very right track. Now, as the founders and the founder presidents, maybe something to consider moving forward would be forming like a board of trustees. And which oversees. So, you'll have new committees coming in every year. The committees can come in to actually run the place and just work according to the constitution and not change the constitution and not have the powers to change the aims and objectives, the very passion and the very idea which you two had to start to safeguard that. That's a good way many organizations are going these days forward, so that if there's any constitutional change, any change to the aims and objectives, that has to be then referred to the board of trustees or the directors to them before. But for the committees keep changing every year. The committees will have the role of actually running events and things, looking after the project as per the constitution. Otherwise, they take too much time every year just fighting and changing the constitution. So well done on that. So, looking at the response so far for the fundraiser, because that's just coming up, which is in March. How is it looking?
Till now, I think we got to 5 tables already booked, and we're looking at another nearly 8 tables to come forward. So each table cost, I think, around $525, and for 10 people, and even the kids for $25, come and enjoy and share and come to know more about the SKED and what we offer, the prayers in the future, the temple premises and everything. We're looking forward with all of you.
And thank you very much so this is the immediate fundraiser. Do you have any other plans for, later in the year?
Yes, we have a major Mahashivratri event is coming up, which has been scheduled on March 8th and March 9th. 8th we are hosting at Breckenridge Hall, March 9th at Sunnybank Community Center. And these 2 events are major for us because for puja, like whatever the puja donations, all the donations goes to the temple. At the same time, we are hosting a food stall at Varnam. We have been registered to that event as well, and our weekly fundraisers, monthly twice, have already been planned up. So on top of that, we request all the community take part on this auspicious cause, become a part of this, and get the blessings by offering 1 square meter of Bhumidan or whatever the small donation you can, and spread the word to as many people as possible to come to make them to participate as well. Thank you.
And thank you very much. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. This is your opportunity to have your name there, with the Bhumidan. That is such an auspicious cause. As we know, within Hinduism, there's certain dan which are considered very, very of high status. Bhumi dan for a temple is one such dan or donation, which is very, very auspicious, and it does not come your way all the time, because once built, it's built. So this is your opportunity. Do not miss that opportunity to take part in and being a part of that project with the Bhumi dan and the other dan, the other ways that have been explained by Raj and Geeta. So in conclusion, is there anything else that you'd like to share with our viewers and listeners?
Yes. We have a website, www.skedqld.com. If you go there, all the events happened till now. All the gallery pics are there, and causes has been explained, who we are explained, and donations can be done through the website as well. And we have a GoFund link. We have a link has been in the public media right now. People are donating through the GoFund all over the world. So please go through our Facebook page, Instagram, and we have a WhatsApp group, and we have our advertisements coming through in the Indian Times paper as well as EDMs. We are everywhere actually. If you need to find out any more information, you give us a call. Just we are a phone call away. If you call us, we explain you anything you have to clarify. So we are a Shiva devotees family, and we wanted to build a Shiva temple through our organization. We want you all to become participated in this auspicious cause. Thank you.
And from my end, I request every one of you to listen the Shiva Puran, because so many people are scared of Lord Shiva, whether to worship or not. So they come to know more about Lord Shiva and Shiva Puran, and then you can come and will come to know the ways and how to do this Panchakshari mantra and everything, and try to get the positive karma and add up to your life, and that karma comes to your kids, because we all know we all support our kids with money, food and everything, and I feel like also to add the good karma which helps for kids also. Thank you.
And thank you very much once again, Raj and Geeta, for coming into the studios and sharing that very wonderful the information and very, very in-depth background to the project as well. Wishing you all the very best, and hope to see everyone there on the night.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for your time and everything.
Om Namah Shivaya. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, the fundraiser, which is this weekend, and we'd love to see you all there. And I've just had a brief look at the program. Preeti Suraj is putting that together. It's looking to be a wonderful, wonderful program. I'd love to see you all there because, as they mentioned, it is supporting a very, very good cause, and it is your opportunity to come and assist and lend a helping hand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now it's time to take a look at some of the functions and events taking place right here in Brisbane. So there are, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's been wonderful to having your company here on this Friday. And this weekend is going to be full of so many functions and events. We'd love to see you all around there. And as usual, it's always so good to see you on the show. And until Monday now, it's goodbye from us.